Okay, everybody, so I just got done watching the first episode of Marvel's What If, and I do have to say, everybody, I I, I pretty much do agree with the masses here. I think What If has the potential to be a truly outstanding series, but I will say, um. the fact that it is for the most part the MCU actors that that play these characters in real life, that aspect of it truly does in fact hold it back, with the exception of the Watcher. So basically, guys, the excuse me, the scenario of what if episode 1 is, obviously, what if agent turned captain Peggy Carter took the super soldier serum um, instead of Steve Rogers to become Captain America. Peggy got to become Captain Carter instead, because she chose to stay in the room and basically save Steve's life from 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 being blown up by a massive bomb, and because um and because Peggy stayed in the room and saved Steve from being killed by the bombing. Um, that leaves the project unstable and makes Colonel uh, Flynn not happy. And also, guys, Steve ends up getting shot. So that's how Sergeant. I mean, that's how um, Peg, Peggy gets in the super soldier chamber and is administered the serum by Howard Stark. Um, and yes, guys, Peggy and Sergeant Flint, Corporal Flynn, excuse me, pretty much do have the same type of a relationship that a woman would have had with a commanding officer back in the back 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 in Captain America's time. Basically with the mentality that basically women have no place in the war world, and they basically have no place doing a man's job. Although I must say, Captain Carter does seem to be having a lot more fun being the super soldier than I think Captain America ever did. But the reason that is because it finally gives Peggy some validation and proves to and she finally gets to show everybody what she has to offer, and the fact that she's a pretty tough bastard, especially a pretty tough British bastard at that. And so Loki ends up losing the Tesseract again, and that really disappoints Hitler. Although Hitler's dealt with pretty quickly in the end, by the end of Red Skull, and but basically, guys, e- e- even though Steve isn't Captain America in this episode, him and Captain Carter still do have this relationship in the fact that in fact in the fact that they keep telling each other, "Hey, you owe me a dance when this is all over and after we win the war." And even Howard Stark plays a key role in this episode, even though he's just the guy that presses the button. In fact, Steve also asked Peggy Peggy to basically keep 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 an eye on Buggy, who who who's who's about to be deployed to his unit, but but with the help of Captain Carter's skills as a fighter, and obviously with the help of the super soldier serum that the army's able to find Red Skull's castle as he uses the Tesseract to summon what he calls Hydra's greatest champion, which is basically this octopus-looking thing, um, and uh, 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 and even though Steve is still able to participate as a very primitive version of Iron Man, called the Idris number. Um, it's suited very low on power, which forces Peggy to push Red Skull's monster back into its burrow, and when Nick Fury and Shield reactivate the Tesseract and bring Captain Carter back. It's 70 years in the future, so that part about Captain Carter's fate doesn't change. She does end up feeling the same way as Captain America started out to do. But I think overall, guys, what if truly is something special? I just wish that they would have went the route of hiring actual professional voice actors instead of going with everybody's live action actors.